We are all aware our world's health is rapidly declining, but most aren't aware of the things we can be doing to help reduce this poison on this earth. One way you can do your part is by thrifting. Thrifting means to buy secondhand clothing, accessories, and furniture at a discounted price. Some places to purchase these secondhand items include Goodwill, the DI, Savers, and many more. These stores receive donations from the community and resell at a low price. Here are some 3 reasons why you should start thrifting. Number 1. Shopping at a local thrift store is a simple and easy way to go green. When a company manufactures, produces, packages, and distributes the clothing, it takes up a lot of energy and water. Thrifting helps reduce waste in landfills. According to Berkeley.edu, Americans alone throw away about 10.5 million tons of clothing every year. According to ThredUp, 18 to 24-year-olds are the group most likely to discard an item after only 1 to 5 wears. Getting rid of unwanted clothing takes a huge toll on our environment. Fashion is the second most polluting industry in the world, behind producing fuels. According to a survey, Singaporeans buy 34 pieces of clothing, bags, and shoes on an average a year, only to throw away 27 items that same year. That means every 5 minutes, 1 ton of textile is discarded. It will take years for these materials to completely break down in these landfills. Stores like Urban Outfitters, H&M, Forever 21, and other big retailers sell fast fashion. This means they rapidly produce cheap clothing, which ultimately never sells. The damaging process that has to be completed for these clothes to be made is not worth it for our environment. When you choose to buy secondhand instead of brand new, you can reduce waste and help this desperate planet. ThredUp pushes this cause, saying, if every garment was given a second life, we would reduce waste and emissions by 73%, and buying a used garment extends its life on average 2.2 years, which would ultimately help us reduce carbon waste and the use of water. Reason number 2. Ever been at school or shopping and run into someone with the same shirt or same shoes? This is never the problem of a thrifter. It forces you to make your own unique style. In the 1950s, the average person would spend 20% of their income on clothing. It was meant to last and be an investment, unlike the many options of fast fashion we have today. The clothing back then were made with a thicker and more sustainable fabric. They took pride in their details and how the items were made. Many of these pieces can be found at thrift stores and will last you a lot longer than that shirt you just bought at Target. When you see someone with a very abstract and colorful style, you assume they thrift. This can be you too. It allows you to explore in a nice and controlled environment some other styles that you would never wear otherwise. Don't be basic and be a thrifter. Reason number 3. Most local thrift stores are nonprofit. They provide jobs for so many people. These outlets are some of the only places they allow disabled people, people previously incarcerated, and homeless people to get a job and start a life of their own. These are some of the nicest people you will ever meet, by the way. Because they are a nonprofit organization, their main goal isn't to see how much money they can take from you. Most prices of clothing are all under $10, which sure beat the $40 shirt you can purchase from Urban Outfitters. This cheap pricing allows you to get more and really push your style in any direction without being limited by a price tag. Be more thoughtful in your consumption, create your own unique style, and save some money, and thrift.